building competence by stimulating first a different way of thinking, influencing a different way of working, how we do things. And what the Constellation does is stimulate the inner strength of people. And in spite of being imperfect and being crazy, being the way the world is, with all the bad type of people, we have communities that are vulnerable, marginalized, and poor, and whatever, and they need support. Constellation stimulate those people in their state of imperfection to be competent. The Constellation does that by three main organs that it has. One is the voting members, who owns the organization. The organization supports the board members, who comprise of 7 members, and the board now itself coaches the global support team, who are the implementers of what the Constellation does with communities in 6 different countries across the globe. Can you imagine that? The Constellation stimulates a different way of thinking and a different way of working of communities in 6 different countries. And we have been doing that successfully. And that has been achieved by this core group of board members who accompany the GST in effort to stimulate these people. So, we invite you to be a member of the board, to consider that, because as a Constellation, everyone is invited to be part of what we do and how we do work. And we are sure that with your experience, your knowledge, and understanding of people, you can contribute in so many different ways. And this is what you will be mostly contributing to as a member of the board. Remember, the board accompanies the global support team, which implements the Constellation program of stimulating local communities who take ownership and responsibility for their own self-development. So what we actually be doing as members of the board with the global support team is to appeal or invoke that imperfect human qualities that we all have. And what are those qualities that we have that can be invoked? One, though imperfect, we have love, and we want to be loved. 2, we have goodness about us. And those communities who are marginalized or whatever, they have those same qualities. And all that is needed is for them to be stimulated. The next quality that they have is that people have, being imperfect, is compassion. So those 3 inward qualities that we all have can be stimulated. But there is more. When we stimulate a different way of thinking, we are really working on the consciousness of people. We all have a conscience. And that conscience tells us right from wrong. Right? Tells us honest from being dishonesty, what is appropriate and what is not appropriate. So when we stimulate that consciousness about that quality that people have, it invokes in them responsibility and ownership for what they would like to achieve or what they could dream of as a community. But more than that, we will also doing another thing, which is what people want mostly as community members. They would want peace, and they want to live in a clean and happy environment. So think about it. If you become a member of the board, which I'm sure you would want to, and the invitation is extended to all to become a board member, you will be stimulated a different way of thinking and a different way of working of communities who will take ownership and responsibility for their own self-development. Can you imagine that? That people grow from the bottom to achieve what they would like to achieve.
That will be a revolution.